What's up, y'all? I'm BlackTalon Sport, that's Bullet, and in today's video is going to be a continuation, sort of like a part 2 of the injector problem I've been having with Bullet. If you haven't seen the last video, basically I had an injector go bad. We're running on 5 cylinders right now, and I just got informed that all the parts and the injectors will be in today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop off Bullet to Brooklyn Motors so that we can be back on 6 cylinders again. Right now it's running on 5. Sounds horrendous, and in a little bit I'll give you a little bit of a sound clip of the agony that Bullet is going through at the moment. But yeah, today's just going to be a part 2. You know, I'll try to do like a before and after type thing after it's repaired. Right, so stick around for the I guess repair or continuation of the injector issue I've been having. All right, so this is going to be the 5-cylinder cold start, so you can hear what I've been driving around with for the last week. All right, let's see if I can get this remote start on the first take. So while Bullet warms up, I'll just take this time out to remind you, hey, if you haven't already, please smash the like button, hit the subscribe, and the bell to be notified when I come out with these videos. I would greatly appreciate it if we could continue growing this channel. I believe we're at 120 subscribers at the moment. Man, I'm just so grateful for the steady growth that you guys are allowing this channel to achieve. All right, so keep it up while you know, while I continue to put out these videos. If you have any video suggestions, please leave them also in the comment below. All right, so I really appreciate you guys. Also, what I wanted to just kind of explain as well, yes, after, you know, I came from Brooklyn Motors and they, you know, diagnosed it as an inoperative injector, I saw no reason to really drive around with spark. Because I have no fuel to cylinder number 1, I decided to, you know what, why not just make it a truly dead cylinder by unplugging the coil to cylinder number 1. So there's no fuel, no spark, so that means it's a dead cylinder. This way I'm not unnecessarily using the spark plug or the coil, or even just, you know, heating up the cylinder. So I was like, you know what, as just to make sure nothing goes awry once the new injectors are in. You know, my mind just went to things getting really hot and possibly melting because there's no fuel and no combustion happening. So just to kind of preserve things, you know, it's a dead cylinder. Yes, I have been driving around. Yes, I have no cat, so there's nothing to get damaged, at least I don't think. And Brooklyn Motors also said, well, you know, you don't have any cats, so, you know, it should be all right to drive. And, you know, it's been kind of demoralizing driving around on 5 cylinders, you know, not being able to accelerate quickly or, you know, pass anyone. Just been, you know, really down feeling. So just happy that everything's getting fixed today, man. Just so happy. You know. All right, so I wanted to give you guys a quick listen to the soundtrack that I've been dealing with. just sounds so ridiculous if you ask me. This soundtrack is a little more manageable with the windows up. But still ridiculous, man. Brooklyn Motors to the rescue. Yeah, all right, so just leaving Brooklyn Motors. Eric, Felix, Alex and the team, even Jody, man, they took real good care of me, man, as always. That's why I like going there. You know, dropped it off with only 5 cylinders working. And of course, you know, as I said previously, they determined that the injector on cylinder number 1 was stuck open. So they changed it, you know. And upon changing it, you know, found a couple of other issues. One in particular, I'm probably not going to go into in this video, you know. I'm gonna make another video. Well, I'll dive into that issue. So, but they took care of it. You know, they cleaned it up for me, cleaned it up nice. They even offered to change my valve covers because you remember from a previous video, I broke my coils to get to the spark plugs, and basically I need new valve covers. Fortunately, I wasn't able to do it this time around. You know, this bill was $3,000, so I'll do that another time. But yeah, they were able to change the injectors for me, you know. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the injectors that came out. They were in pretty bad condition. I'm not sure why only cylinder number 1 was the only one that was stuck, because the tips of these injectors are in pretty bad shape. A lot of carbon buildup all over them. You know, it's quite interesting. I mean, look at that. That it lasted 150,000 miles. So this is mind-blowing to me, in addition to the valves. Jody washed the car, so bullet's nice and clean. I ain't washed it in like at least a week before, at least. So, you know, it sounds nice and healthy now, man. I should have my power back. You know, things should be really up there now. There's one thing I must say about Brooklyn Motors, you know, well, a couple of things. I keep going back there because they have an understanding of modified cars and service of modified cars. You know, there's a difference. You know, if I take this thing to the dealership, they will not touch it because of the modifications. They won't even rotate my tires because of the modifications. The wheels, they say, because of the wheels. You start explaining problems you're having to a dealership or to a shop that doesn't understand, you know, performance modifications. You know, they'll start blaming the modifications. You know, I'm told by Matt from Gearhead. Shout out to Mac. I really appreciate you, Mac. You know, he explained to me that these injectors typically last 100,000 miles and even shorter on the older ones, the older EcoBoost motors. This one lasted 150. I just crossed over 150,000. So it was due. It was due. Oh bullets back. Yeah, it was long overdue, you know. And I really like the work ethic of Brooklyn Motors and the quality of their work. It's bar none. You know, when I get it back, when I get my car back from them, I know it's done, you know, and it's done right. Which is why I opted not to do this particular repair, because I don't know, I just foreseen that there will be some issues that I won't be able to do on the street, you know. I don't have a shop, so they have a shop. They're well qualified, so it was in order to let them do it. And I'm glad I did, because had I found the condition of my valves, I wouldn't be able to do nothing about it. Fortunately, they were able to do the carb cleaning. So, you know, bullets back. Yeah, my fuel trims are back to normal. So is the air fuel ratio. So I'm very happy. Very, very happy. Thank you to Brooklyn Motors for taking care of me once again. All right. So at this point, I guess this is the end of this video. Like, share, subscribe. Smash that like button, man. Hit the notification bell. All right. If you want to buy some merch, there's a link in the description only for my Teespring listing, and also my Patreon link as well is in the description. All right. Please remember to have a blessed day and peace out.